And as far as other updates with me, I did almost fail my DOT physical today. What's going on, Grandma family? It's your man, Grandma J, coming at y'all with this video. Good evening, Grandma family. It's your man, Grandma J here, coming at y'all with this video. Today is December 27th, 2019. I did tell y'all in my previous video that if anything new didn't happen, that I wasn't going to update y'all on the orientation process because it becomes redundant. But I did come across some new information that I am willing to share with y'all. So if you care, stay tuned. For those of y'all that are wondering where I'm at, I am back where I started. For all of y'all nosy folks out there, say no, but I'm back where I started. Going company. I'm coming in as an AC driver at this orientation in PA. I'm currently at the Quality Inn in Wilkes-Barre, and upon arrival at the hotel yesterday, you just check in at the hotel, let them know you're here for orientation. They'll give you your packet. The packet is pretty much a folder with a paper application where you pretty much just copy paste what you put online in your online application on a paper application. Simple, right? So disclose all information before you come out here, y'all. Please, 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 please. If you don't do anything else, please be completely 100% transparent with your recruiter, because it's nothing like coming all the way to orientation in another state or whatever and then getting sent home because you didn't disclose certain information, or you thought that it didn't matter, or because it happened so long ago. Just make sure that you disclose whatever you know needs to be disclosed. DUIs, tickets, violations, license suspensions, and stuff like that. You want to be honest so that they can let you know what it is and what it isn't, because you don't want to come out here, quit your job, come out here and then get sent back home. So if I can't give y'all anything, if y'all don't take anything from this video, please take that. Be really proactive, y'all. But I did have a roommate, but I no longer have a roommate because unfortunately late last night, my roommate got a call and found out that his father was in a pretty bad car accident. So he left late last night. Hopefully the guy made it home safely. He left around a time where it was nothing open. So he told me if he didn't come back, that meant that he made it to his destination. So, God willing, his father is okay, and hopefully he made it to where he needed to be safely. That's that with that. So I don't have a roommate. It's nothing extravagant about this Quality Inn. Honestly, my room is trash. I don't have heat. I have my heating set to 95 degrees. Yes, 95 degrees, and it's blowing out cool air, but I'm going to suffice because orientation is only 3 days for me. It is a paid orientation because I am a rehire. So the last time I did my orientation, it was 70 a day. So I believe it's the same thing, 70 a day. So that'll kickstart me off with a little bit of income, nothing major, but it's something. As far as feeding you, they feed you breakfast, lunch, dinner. The allowance did get bumped up. It used to be $4.25 for breakfast, $7.25 for lunch, $7.25 for dinner. It is now $7.50 for breakfast, $8.50 for lunch, $8.50 for dinner. I feel like that's more than enough to get you something decent, a nice little meal in to satisfy your hunger, and go on about your day. For those that don't know, you do have to pay for the difference if you go above the allowance, and it is cash only, no credit, no debit. But as far as the new updates, y'all, they have something called the Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse, where all CDL holders will have to register by January 6, 2020. It is not a prime thing. It is a federal thing. They pretty much want all motor carriers, I guess, reporting drug and alcohol testing results to one database, so it's not all over the place. So if you fail, I guess, or have a drug refusal or anything related to drug and alcohol testing, it will all be reported to this single database so that things aren't escaping under the radar. So if you fail the drug test at this company and you go to apply to a next company, they'll pretty much find out about it because of this right here. They're really cracking down on that. Be safe out there, y'all. Please do not be out here doing drugs and stuff. It's really not worth the risking your career. But we are all grown. We are all going to do what we want to do. So I'm just telling y'all to be careful. And as far as other updates with me, I did almost fail my DOT physical today. I almost failed my vision test. She said I barely passed, but I did pass, but I barely passed. I can see. I don't have an issue with seeing when I'm driving. I can see in the nighttime when I'm driving. I can see pretty fine, but my right eye, whenever I do my vision test, is always bad. Like today was the worst it's ever been out of all my DOT physicals. My words pretty much the letters look jumbled up together whenever I do that vision test. So once I get a hold of some more money or get some insurance, I'm gonna go ahead and schedule me an eye exam so I could get some glasses to correct my vision, because today could have went bad for me. Like I probably could have got sent home. Granted, they probably would have had me go schedule an eye exam real quick, but the way my funds are set up right now, I would never been able to do that. So, you know, thank goodness I did pass my DOT physical. I had a drug test back at home, so I didn't have to do that here. And CBTs, that's it. That's pretty much all I had to do. As an AC driver, you pretty much just come in, finish orientation, and you jump into your own truck. I did have someone ask me what I plan to do differently coming back here. I am going company, like I said in the beginning. I'm not doing the lease. But what I plan to do differently is I plan to not assume as much, and I plan to lower my expectations a bit. Feel like I allow what other people thought. I believed almost what they thought. So pretty much like prior to when I went team, for example, people was like, oh, you gonna make bank, you gonna make this, you gonna make that, y'all gonna be making all this money. So when I went team, I went into team expecting to make all of this money, and then when I didn't make what I thought I was gonna make, it kind of made me negative and real cynical, and I didn't appreciate the journey as much. So I'm going to lower my expectations a bim. I'm not saying I'm settling, but I'm lowering my expectations so I can see the potential firsthand and actually experience what it is that I can experience versus going into it with these assumptions. And the second thing I plan to do is I plan to try to provide solutions to whatever problems I have. Like if I feel like I'm not making enough money, I'm gonna start taking the initiative and being like, hey, you know, do you have a quick load I can run before payroll cutoff? I've done stuff like this before, but I'm gonna be a lot more proactive and see where that leads me, and pretty much give myself, show that I'm trying to give a solution to whatever problem I'm experiencing and stuff like that, and communicating better. So that's what I plan to do differently. As always, you become Grind Mode certified by hitting the bell. Join the Grind Mode family by subscribing. If y'all have any questions, feel free to drop them below. Went from wishing and wanting to go and making it happen, was sick of saying and shit. I wasn't making it happen. I used to be the quiet when they told me open up more. Probably not stepping too right.